Award recipients, family and friends, please be upstanding for the arrival of Her Excellency, the Honourable Linda Dessau, Governor of Victoria, and Mr Anthony Howard.
Please be seated. I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we are meeting. I pay my respects to their elders past and present and the Aboriginal elders of other communities who may be here today. Your Excellency, I invite you to present the honours and awards in the Order of Australia. To be members in the General Division, Professor Timothy Francis McNamara, for significant service to tertiary education and to applied linguistics. Mr Peter Andre McPhee, for significant service to the community through a range of organisations. Dr Jane Melville, for significant service to herpetological research and the museum sector. Dr Brian Christopher Mendelsohn, for significant service to aesthetic plastic surgery and medical societies. Ms Anne Elizabeth Miller, for significant service to the community through charitable initiatives. Ms Catherine Ann Mitchell, for significant service to urban planning and to professional associations. Dr Keith Louis Mutimer, for significant service to plastic surgery and to the international community. Ms Vivian Nguyen, for significant service to the multicultural community of Victoria. Associate Professor Shelley Jane Penn, for significant service to architecture and design in the public realm and to professional institutes. To receive the Medal of the Order of Australia in the General Division, Mr David Russell Harris, for service to the community through charitable organisations. Mr Alistair Jeffrey Horn, for service to youth through Scouts. Mrs Natua Ine Hosking, for service to the multicultural community of Victoria. Mrs Estelle Flora Malseed, for service to community health. Ms Mary McGowan for service to nursing and to the community through charitable initiatives. Ms Florence Leslie McGurgan for service to local government and to the community. Mr Kevin Charles Mitchell for service to Australian rules football. Ms Catherine Elizabeth Norman for service to aged welfare. Ms Casey Michelle Nunn for service to the community of Craigieburn. Mrs Margaret Dawn Peacock for service to the community of Frankston. Ms Karen Ann Pearce for service to sport administration. Mr. Roger William Poole for service to architecture and to the community. Mr. Horace David Poussard for service to conservation and the environment. Ms. Gillian Pryor for service to the law. Ms. Anne Therese Tudor for service to people living with dementia and their supporters. Mr. Max Wald for service to the Jewish community. Ms. Deborah Holpen for service to the arts. Would you please join the Governor and Mr Howard in once again congratulating all of today's recipients? Your Excellency, I now invite you to address us.
Well, all our distinguished guests, it's a delight to have you, and let me start importantly by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we're gathering this morning. And of course I pay my respects to elders past and present, and to elders of other communities who might be here with us today. I said we're delighted that you're here, and I can really emphasise that for obvious reasons. We have yearned to be able to gather in person again, and it's been our absolute priority to acknowledge the work of some of our finest Victorians with the investiture of these Australian honours. So we're really thrilled to see you all here. As a group, you, our honours recipients, represent different parts of our state, different sectors and different disciplines and backgrounds too. Many of you were born into this lucky country, and you've contributed your ingenuity and your hard work to ensure that its very many bounties are extended to more of your fellow Australians and further afield as well. Some of you came to Australia having given up much in the hope of new opportunities for yourselves and your families. Or like me, your parent or parents made that long voyage. By your special efforts, you've enriched your family's adopted country. I know that the past 18 months or so have been trying. There have been moments that have tested us, both as a state and as individuals. We've all felt it. However, as I look at you today and I reflect on the citations that we've been privileged enough to hear this morning, I feel optimistic. I know that the success of our nation and of our state lies in our people. Indeed, that's a recognition as old as democracy itself. It was Plato who imagined individual citizens being like the brains, the limbs and the organs of the state, contributing to its life overall. And each one of you, in your own different ways, has shown the power of the individual to contribute to the life of our state, to make our community better and to make our community stronger. And today gives us the chance to recognise you, to show our gratitude, to quite simply say a heartfelt thank you to each one of you. And I think it's extremely important that we do that. You inspire us and you'll inspire others. Now, for these reasons, I'm going to ask several things of you today, our recipients. First, please do wear your award pins. I don't mean just today. I mean wear them often, wear them proudly, and be assured it's not an act of boastfulness in any way at all. To the contrary, it will help to start conversations, and importantly, it will inspire others to emulate you. It will also encourage people to nominate other worthy people. Our award system is absolutely at its best when it's able to recognise the full diversity of our state and our nation, and we depend on a great breadth of nominations to achieve that. Now, my second request of you is this, and you might find it even harder. I have no doubt that you will have had much support around you and around the work for which you're being recognised. And many of your best supporters are likely to be here with you. But I want you to accept that today is all about you. I urge you not to feel shy or embarrassed about that. Please take the time while you're here at Government House and wherever you go on to next when this inclement weather stops us from being able to be outside, please take the time to reflect proudly on this recognition of all you've done for Australia and how, in the words of our Victorian state motto, you've contributed to our peace and prosperity. And finally, we hope that you've all enjoyed the morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Governor. Would you please stand and join heartily in the singing of the first verse of the Australian National Anthem and remain standing for the departure of the Governor, Mr Howard.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains that let us sing, advance Australia fair.